Raymond, did you see that? Did you hear about that? That was actually Chloe Zhao's resume video that she sent to Kevin Feige.
Nice. I got nothing for this one.
Hey folks, how's it going? What's going on? What's going on MCU fandom? What's going on with all the fandom? Since we over here at the MCU's Bleeding Edge these days are covering every TV show out there possible. Before we know, we're going to start reviewing Survivor. So that's going to be one of our new ones. But anyways, I'm here. I'm Jeff, aka TrueKnowledge, the humble host of the MCU's Bleeding Edge YouTube channel podcast. With me, as always, on the Wednesday evening show, of course, is my veteran content creator and YouTuber, loyal co-host and good friend, Cyberneticshark. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Same old shit, man. Same old shit. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, baby. What up? What up?
Yeah. Woo-woo.
Yeah. Kevin Bacon. You know, what can I say, man? Fucking, you know?
Motherfucking Kevin Bacon.
So Renee, Loki's mom is back from the podcast of champions, sakar.freeforms.net, which I am much better at saying, just to be clear, than she is.
Yeah, I can't say it. I have trouble saying it.
I'm able to promote her shit better than she can.
Yeah, it's come to that.
But you know what, though? That's okay. We still love you, and it's nice to see you back on the show again, Renee.
Thank you.
Especially,
thank you.
Oh, just so you know, I spoke to Nico and Alan, and they had a blast on Sunday, and they want to come back on Sunday again. So
great. I'm glad they had a good time.
Yep, and crackhead Whitney Houston's going to be there too.
Okay.
Yep, she's going to be there. But either way, Raymond has prepped out of his alcoholic.
Isn't she dead?
No, we at the Bleeding Edge are able to resurrect people if they're crackheads. You know what I'm saying?
Just like Marvel, man. Just like Marvel.
Yeah. If you're a crackhead,
awesome.
We can bring you back from the dead. It's simple. But, you just sprinkle some crack on it. There you go.
Sprinkle more crack.
Sprinkle.
Yeah. Just like in, what was that movie back in the day? Drinking, don't be drinking your juice in the hood or whatever. What the hell was that shit?
Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace to society, and don't be drinking the juice.
Oh man, I got these 2 cheeseburgers, baby. That shit was hilarious. So Raymond's from the Booze and Chill. Raymond, are you still from the Booze and Chill YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am.
Is that what you're mainly doing these days?
That is that is basically what's up right now. We had a conversation before this. There is another channel, but it's somewhere. It's hanging by a thread at this point. But right now, it's just Booze and Chill.
Gotcha. Well, hey, let's get after it, baby. Let's go ahead and drop this Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special trailer and launch into this bitch.
I just saw on the calendar that right now on Earth, it's almost Christmas time.
We don't have time for trivialities like Christmas.
But Peter's so sad about Gamora being gone. Maybe if we go to Earth for a really wonderful Christmas gift, it would make him happy. Something special he will never forget.
What about someone special?
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
I just said that, Drax.
But your voice is small and mousy. I think maybe he didn't hear you.
Ah!
You're coming with us as a Christmas present. I'm Groot.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was definitely a lot more exciting than the fucking movie, the special was. I can tell you that right now, folks. That's just TrueKnowledge's opinion over here in the corner. But hey, maybe more Rocket would have helped me more. I don't know. But before I guess real quick, I'll just ask everybody, Renee, before we launch into the actual special and whatnot, based off the trailer and everything and whatnot. what was your were your prospects as far as like whether this was going to be any good and whatnot going into it?
I just, it's a holiday special, and so I just, reserved all judgment, and it's something to enjoy and or not enjoy, whatever. I don't think it's going to impact the greater MCU or the greater Phase 4. I think this is just so yeah. I mean, it actually was sweeter and more poignant than what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be more jokey and more slapstick comedy, but it was a little less.
Thank you.
That. It was plenty of that, but I mean, plenty of that too. But it was kind of sweet, and had a really sweet, holiday ending that you expect. So yeah, it actually exceeded my expectations there since I started at 0.
Well, what would you say? What would you say were your expectations were, Raymond?
Dude, I have no idea. Like the fact that they just like milked the shit out of the Guardians, it's just like it's total Disney, right? For them to do that, because that's what they do. Because kind of like that time I saw that second Pocahontas movie. Anybody seen that bullshit? That pissed me off to no end. This one didn't piss me off. It was, I found it a little charming, I guess. I love the music. The music was fucking awesome in it. Other than that, I mean, and Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon's the shit.
I would only watch that movie if I was guaranteed to be able to have sex with a hot chick afterwards, right after.
I mean, who wouldn't?
just to be clear, but so Cyber, what were your thoughts going in, brother? Were you expecting like some Oscar-nominated type shit or what?
Well, with Marvel, I'm not ever expecting Oscar-worthy shit because it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be just entertainment. So, no, going into this, just for the trailer, it looked like it was going to be fun. It looked like it was going to be exactly what I was looking for. And it just looked like it was going to be a solid little special that, I don't feel Gunn does a bad job. So I think he's, is going to be right at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think it shows a lot with Gunn that that he sticks with the Guardians and whatnot and everything, and wanted to come in and do this project and whatnot and everything. He's got a lot on his plate, he certainly didn't have to sign up, and jump right in there and want to do something like this. But I don't know, man. I won't lie to you. I possibly would have rather gotten another TV special like Werewolf by Night with maybe I don't know Ghost Rider. Or another Morbius, not the fucking crackhead one from Sony or whatever. But
as a Christmas.
He is a crackhead himself.
No. I mean, I'm saying if in a non-Christmas vein, just as a regular.
He strikes me more as a bath salt type of user.
Oh, really?
That too.
I thought bath salts were gone or whatever, dude. I haven't even heard anybody use a bath salts in forever. Are you bringing it back? Are you bringing it back, Raymond? I
am bringing it back, man.
Hey,
bringing it back.
That sounds
that and a bag of chips.
That sounds like something we should put on some of our merch, man. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing back bath salts, baby, League Edge style.
It's one way. It's one way to bring a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, we're bringing back smoking. We might as well bring back bath salts too. So, make things interesting. So, anyways, basically I will just say that probably I guess at first when I first heard of the announcement of the special, I was kind of just I looked at it kind of just I am Groot show. I was like, whatever, man, who cares? But honestly, then I thought about it for a little bit and I was like, you know what? We're gonna lose the Guardians probably pretty much for the most part after Guardians 3. So I was like, any other chance to have another opportunity to see them on whether it's on Disney Plus or in any kind of content, video or movie or whatever, I'd be happy to see them. So, and I like Kevin Bacon too. He's pretty dope. But
fucking A.
Yeah. So now from that standpoint, again, they did do some positive stuff, I thought. What did everybody think of the whole animated intro and everything and whatnot they did with Yondu and Kraglin and Cyber? What did you think of that? And the young Star-Lord?
I like the concept of it. I like the story. I don't get why they put it in art form. They did the cartoon. I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I thought it was okay. But I did love the whole story showing, that Yondu, once again, it showed Yondu does have a heart, in that he really did care for Quill.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah, Mary Poppins himself. And I thought that was really done well.
Excellent. Renee?
Oh yeah, well, I don't know why they did the animation rather than just a live action, but maybe Michael Rooker wanted more money or something, so he said, "Well, I'll do the voiceover." But I guess that was him that did it. It did. It set it up because the whole point is Christmas was bah humbug. It was ruined by Yondu when Star-Lord was a little boy, Peter was a little boy, and of course that Christmas was his the main holiday of Earth, and all that, and he's been deprived that, so they want to do something for him because here, after everything that the end game and all that, so losing Gamora and whatever went on, so they just want to do something for him. So I thought that was really sweet, and they're of course they're clueless going into it, but anyway, yeah, I thought it was really, and we saw a little bit of the young Kraglin. We see that Kraglin had more of a relationship with Peter than what maybe we thought, that they were. He knew him since he was a young man, so they have a relationship going forward. So yeah, that sort of established that. So yeah, I didn't really have a problem with it.
Raymond?
I thought it was all right. I mean, they got the extra money to do it. I mean, why not, right? And I love how Yondu went from Mary Poppins to fucking the Blue Grinch real quick in that animation. Like he straight up was like the Blue Grinch here. Like he was such an asshole. But fast forward to the end, completely changes into that. But I mean, as far as again the animation, it's all right. It doesn't quite fit with the movie,
No.
but I mean, whatever. It's Disney.
I see. Okay, most definitely. So I mean, and I again, I think that it's definitely I guess I like it. Kind of reminds me of kind of like something that they would have done in Miss Marvel in a way. So I thought that was neat from that perspective. I guess that it just reminded me of that. But I didn't really think anything of it either, other than the fact that it was cool to see like the young Star-Lord and like again then like Kraglin together and whatnot. I'm glad Kraglin was in this, to be honest with you. He was the highlights, I thought. So
I love his mohawk.
Yeah, but dude, Kraglin's awesome, man. What's his name? Sean Gunn? Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Yondu ruins Christmas. It said right at the end of that thing, man. I love that. I got a kick out of that. Like he kind of reminded me of that character that like what's his name? He's like the bad Santa, like the I can't remember what the hell what he's called. My bad.
Billy Bob Thornton.
No. Anyway, so basically, we're on Nowhere when we start off. And Nowhere is, of course, the severed head of a Celestial, and it's where the Collector has resided in the first two Guardians films and whatnot and everything, and like where everything that's occurred in the MCU. And I guess they're like almost helping with like the rebuilding efforts of it. And Kraglin mentions from the multi-calendar that like it's almost Christmas on Earth, and so right from there, like there's this the conversation right from jump is very much Christmassy, and Nebula says some actually pretty interesting, like funny kind of shit, I thought, right off the bat about we don't have time for all that. Basically, Cosmo the Rocket's there, who of course for those who don't know, Cosmo the Space Dog he's a member of the Guardians who is a sapient dog that developed physionic abilities after being sent into space, essentially by the Soviet Union back in the day. Played by dog actor Slate after replacing Fred in the first two Guardians films. So essentially, right from the jump, I guess, basically, what they sort of establish is that you know, this dynamic right off the bat, essentially with Drax and Jasmine. Jasmine, where the fuck did that come from? Jasmine, and freaking oh, I know why, because I'm playing around with it's because I'm playing. I just deleted a banner with her in it right now. Oh no, but Mantis and Drax, like right off the bat, are like together, coupled, and like they're kind of like they're the team basically. Like they're like the theme basically, or the baseline of the whole special. And I guess you could say that they're basically like the main, like, you know, characters in a way too, if anything. But basically, you know, so like I said, they're rebuilding nowhere. We see Quill, he's all depressed and whatnot and everything, you know, because of Nebula and everything still and whatnot, which seems kind of stupid to me, to be honest with you, but whatever. And basically at that point, this dude, like this alien dude, Czar or whatever, pops up with a guitar and shit, and is like, he's like talking to Quill. He's like, now that you've given us these, you know, Earth instruments or whatever, whatnot, like we have this song we're working on, we need your help with it. And it's about this event we've heard about called Christmas or whatever. And they all of a sudden they do like the second intro almost and whatnot, where the band actually can play. And I can't remember from the credits what the band actually, who the band was, but all of a sudden these aliens, whatever their band is, bang out this dope ass song.
Old 97s.
It's old 97s. Okay, thank you,
Old
Cyber.
97s.
Yeah,
I need to look those guys up.
Yeah, it was a good. It was. I liked it. It was a good song, and you know, and Quill's like, you know, riffing them back off of them and whatnot. It was very operatic in a way. You know what I mean? Like there's. It's very lighthearted. Everything sort of has a little bit of humor infused in it, kind of like when I'm, you know, when I'm on the show, you know. And then basically at that point, we get a scene with Drax and Mantis having like, you know, a somewhat serious conversation for them as characters. You know, discussing that they want to do something special for Quill because he's so sad. Well, Drax, of course, you know, immediately comes to the conclusion that the most special thing they could possibly do would be
human trafficking.
His hero, Kevin Bacon, that like, you know, that we find out later on, like has done all. He's like, you know, he's just all these. He's had all these accomplishments as a hero on Earth and everything. He's like a superhero. And so I guess we'll stop there. And you know, before we talk about, you know, Drax and Mantis actually going to Earth, which was pretty interesting. Renee, what did you think of that whole aspect? You know, that whole I'd say like maybe, you know, 15-20% of the special.
Yeah, the idea. Yeah, I touched on that a little bit already, but yeah, the whole idea they're wanting to do something that they are clueless about. You know, they okay, we're gonna go get Christmas for him, but they've heard this, they've heard it all third and fourth hand, like the lead singer says, you know, well, we heard it from Cosmo, or I don't know how he went, but I heard it from Rocket, who heard it from Cosmo, who heard it from Kraglin, who heard it from Peter, or who was there. You know, I guess he was witness to it. So it's like it's all jumbled up by the time whatever Christmas is has gotten back to this band. And I thought the song was real clever. I really enjoyed it. It was a catchy tune, and I can see that being on the playlist on the Christmas song radios. Probably not right now, but maybe down the road it'll catch on. But yeah, it was clever, and I liked how Peter was like, "Huh, what?" They're singing this song. No, that's not what Christmas is. You know, we're gonna put dung. Santa will put dung in your stuff.
That's not in the lore at all.
Yeah, that's not in the no. So I thought that was well played. I mean, the comedic effect of his reaction to all these misconceptions about Christmas. So yeah, and then of course they decide that they're going to go get the fantastic Mr. Kevin Bacon, who I think his superpower is he never ages, and he always looks the same, looks great. You know, everybody loves him. You know, what is it? We're all like only 6 people away from Kevin Bacon, as it were. You know, that's somewhere we're related to him somehow.
Is it 7? Isn't it 7?
Is it 7?
It's 6 degrees.
I'm not sure how.
Okay.
I believe it's 6. I think. Anyhow, but then they sort of borrow on the Galaxy Quest conceit where the aliens think that what they have seen on TV is real, you know, so they think Kevin Bacon he's really saved the town, you know, that was by dancing and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought it was very clever way of bringing a real human being, a person whom we know, into the story, you know, because, you know, I guess Kevin Bacon's out there and like everybody else on Earth, he's having to deal with all these aliens and whatnot,
Of course.
intervening into our lives and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay, Cyber.
What was the question again?
Your thoughts on that first I'm sorry about that. Your thoughts on that first, I guess, 15-20% of basically the special right there, where we go to nowhere. And then we have, the conversation with Drax and Mantis about deciding to get Kevin Bacon, essentially.
So that intro there is pretty fun. I wasn't a huge fan of the band, but I thought that the song was catchy. It was most interesting. And definitely a fun way to start the special out. I love after they end the song and Peter's like, "You just learned how to play these instruments." I thought that was pretty good. And then the conversation between Drax and Mantis is hilarious too. I love it. Just how they bring it together was just really well done. I thought Drax and Mantis were really fun together there, kind of making them kind of like this odd couple, working together. Mm-hmm. And he kept bringing up the Zargnuts, which was absolutely hilarious. And as she's talking, he thinks that she's still talking about the Zargnuts, and she's actually talking about getting a present for Quill. That's when she mentions that she is Quill's sister. At the same time, too, there, which is not a part of the comic books, and the comic books, they are not related. And they then just how they kind of come up with the idea, kind of Drax keeps saying, "Oh yeah, it's my idea," but literally it's Mantis coming up with all the semantics, and he just goes along with it. But at the same time, he's trying to make it like he's the boss, even though he's really not. And I think that was really funny. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun, the whole banter, them getting ready to go kidnap Kevin Bacon, and I really enjoyed it.
Excellent, Raymond.
Come up with the idea that
I love the fact that they're teaching kids that human trafficking is okay. I think that is hilarious. I mean, it's bad enough as it is that kids nowadays are asking for all this expensive shit. Now it's like, oh, Guardians, they got a person. I want that. You know what I mean? That's a fucking awesome way to teach kids, to make things a lot more hectic. But I guess that's a parent's perspective, right? But I mean, as far as the show goes, I mean, I was actually gonna ask that question. The fact that if Mantis being related to Quill, I thought that was a little fucked up. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But I mean,
why? It's not like, I mean, that I don't think they fucked. Do you?
Oh, no, I wasn't going that direction. I mean, yeah, she explains that the dad is also her dad, but I mean, I don't know, why would they even write that in there?
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Isn't she part of the others? Oh golly, the actor's name. He just flew out of my head. I want to say Jeff Bridges, but that's not it.
Are you talking about Kurt Russell? Ego.
The one that's not Kevin Bacon.
Isn't she part? It wasn't he? Didn't he create her somehow or something? I don't know. Maybe
yes.
Not, yeah.
Yes, he did.
Well,
he did.
Technically, that would be her. Well, it'd be her parent. I mean, remember they're celestial. He's half celestial. We're talking about their celestial size that's related, not their whatever their other side is. True.
I don't know, but I mean, the first part of the show, I mean, I get it. It's a Christmas special. It's got to be delightful. It's gonna be charming and all that mushy gushy shit. So they had to have a good hook, I guess. And I guess that was the first thing that came to mind. So they're like, "Fuck it, put it in, and put some fucking Christmas lights on it."
There you go, Raymond from Boost and Chill, folks. At his best. So
that's my take.
He's in a
thank you.
haze.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you anticipated or you were looking forward to seeing like a bunch of any of Rocket or like any of Groot or like any of Nebula, you're screwed pretty much. In this special
Swole
edition.
Groot.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
God, dude.
Well,
Like,
they're
you're
more
not gonna-
expensive. They're more expensive to do. You know, they
Ninja
just slap
Turtle
makeup
Groot.
on
Ninja Turtle
Drax.
Groot.
Oh my God. They're actually calling him Swole Groot. Like it's been like it's like out there like it's a thing now. It's Swole Groot. Like why?
Yeah, and I guess, folks, I'm going to shamelessly plug really quick that we are going to be covering the second episode of the Willow Disney Plus series on Friday evening, 12/9. Cyber's moderating, 9:35 p.m. Eastern, 6:35 p.m. Pacific. And you know where to find us. You know where we be. And on Sunday, Renee will be back with me. And we're probably going to have the same group again together, it looks like. I mean, I just don't know about Alon yet completely. But Nico's already back in. And we're going to be doing basically all through December on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be working on flushing out all of Phase 5 and Phase 6 from the Marvel Studios, panel from the San Diego Comic-Con from this year. So come check us out. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I mean, I don't know what I really have to what to make out of the whole Mantis Drax pairing. I don't know why they decided to do that. Like what their real thinking with that was, that they felt like those two characters needed to intertwine. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like they haven't felt like Mantis has gotten enough time like in the movies or something like that or whatever. Or because I mean, I tell you right now, she gets more screen time in this special than she probably has had in the entire MCU, basically, right? So
Yeah, because think about it. If you think about it, she was only in Guardians Volume 2, which she had a small pivotal role. And then she was barely in Infinity War, very little bit. And then she had a little bit in Endgame when she got brought back. And then she had a little bit in Thor Love and Thunder. So they were kind of allowing her to shine, I feel, most definitely in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, most definitely. And so, hey, if you're a Mantis fan, this was great for you, or
a Batista fan.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't think I didn't have any problem with the combination of them. The only thing is that all it does is like push Drax more towards that like more comedic, like humoristic trope all the time. Mm-hmm. And it makes him even more lighthearted and whatnot. And I like the more serious Drax from like the first Guardians of the Galaxy film. But that's just me. So, okay, Drax and Mantis go to Earth. And, I think they go to California, Los Angeles or something. They see Steve, who they think is Captain America, but he's a cosplayer. And he runs away from Mantis.
She runs towards him and jumps and hugs him.
Yeah, and like basically, I mean, this scene basically like did about as much for me as like the scene like from Venom 2 where Venom raps or whatever. It's a fucking rap show or whatever, whatnot. It was the same equivalent for me as far as like the reward I got from it. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty rough. But basically, I mean, if I had to explain what happens after that, there's some stupid ass guy that they see in a stupid Iron Man suit, whatnot, and Drax is all pissed off about it. There's a bunch of cosplayers running around. They're like celebrating for Christmas. They're getting paid to have their pictures taken with all these different people. Eventually, you see Drax beating up the dude with the Iron Man suit. Now that was funny. I won't lie. That shit was funny.
It's GoBot.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
It's a GoBot.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not Iron Man.
Okay, it was GoBot. Okay. Well, Drax didn't like it.
It's a glorified Roomba. That's what it was.
Yes, Drax did not like it, and he beats the guy's ass. At one point there, which was pretty funny. And then so at that point, go ahead.
Did you understand why he beat up the GoBot? Did you hear Mantis saying that the GoBot killed his cousin?
Really? No, I didn't even hear that part.
See, you weren't paying attention once again.
I'm sorry, man. You know how it is with my ADHD, brother.
Sure, yeah.
Anyways, but thank you, Cyber. So, of course, they go to a nightclub to find out someone that can tell them where Kevin Bacon lives, and of course, the nightclub has to be a gay men's nightclub because this is, of course, the Disney-fied Phase 4 Marvel Studios bullshit that we gotta have to have. So,
Which,
You
by
know,
the way, was that like Disney kind of like throwing it at Kevin Bacon? Like, oh, he's gay.
No, it was just another
Like,
extension
not
of
like a prank kind of way.
no, it was just another extension of She-Hulk, basically, and then going into Wakanda Forever, and then now this.
Motherfucking She-Hulk.
Essentially, right? I blame She-Hulk, but that's just me.
Allegedly.
Yep. Either way, She-Hulk wasn't there, which is a good thing. So they go to the gay nightclub, and of course, hey, we love all you gay guys out there. You're awesome. I know a lot of good ass gay guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, the only thing is though, like, I don't like it when you hit on me. That kind of tweaks me out a little bit. Other than that, we're good. But
just keep buying me drinks, and I'll love you forever.
Yeah, I can just imagine you doing that, Raymond. So of course they drink booze at the bar and whatnot, everything reminiscent to the first Guardians movie, and they get drunk and shit. And I think this one black dude even wants to like get with Drax at one point, and like buys him a drink and everything and whatnot. And you know, honestly, Raymond, you should think about having Drax and fucking Mantis on Booze and Chill, bro.
That bar scene.
Yeah, man.
Dude, yeah, that part was kind of cool. I love how that one gay dude goes up to Drax like, hey, how about a dance? Dance is for people who are pathetic. That was so good.
Could you imagine Drax on a dating site?
Oh, dude, he would do horrible, but he would attract a lot of gays. That's for sure. I mean, he did very well with them in this special.
Okay, well, either way, of course, they do not find shit. They nobody knows where fucking Kevin Bacon lives, apparently, I guess, and they end up drunk as fuck. By the end of the excursion, they're like drunk as fuck, like sitting on the side of the road and shit, sitting on the side of the street. Now, it wouldn't have been interesting if right there they would have got like attacked and mugged. That would have been funny as shit, but that didn't happen, of course. Instead, this very kind woman pops up and just like hands him a freaking brochure and says, "Give me $40 or whatever." And like, I guess it literally has Kevin Bacon's address in it or whatever, so it's right there. So Cyber, before we actually get introduced into the Kevin Bacon territory of the special, your thoughts, sir, on Drax and Mantis's trope on Earth?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny. I really enjoyed every aspect of it. I definitely, you know, they could have gone to a club and it could have been any type of club. I don't know why they chose to make it a gay club. You know, nothing bad towards gay people or anything like that, any of those people. But I just don't get why they chose to do that. But it made it funny. And I think that's why they chose it. I think that's what made it funny, because that guy coming up and kind of hitting on Drax, which even watching it a couple of times now, I don't feel he was really hitting on him. It was just kind of like a funny kind of like contraband between the two. So I think that was kind of funny. But yeah, I get where it could be picked up as being hit on. But that was funny. I thought them dancing and stuff was hilarious. And I thought like the intro, them flying and everyone's like staring at them and going, they're looking at a ship, then they're thinking, holy shit, is Thanos back? And so
that like, one chick crying.
Yeah, that was funny. And she's like, Drax, why are they looking at us like that? Why are they staring? Did you put on the cloaking? Yes. Click.
Of course I did.
That was funny. I just saw you do it. And that was super funny. And then the whole section with all the cosplayers and them was absolutely hilarious. Mantis keep posing for photos with the money and all that kind of stuff. The beating up of the GoBot was absolutely hilarious. I love how she runs and jumps on the Captain America thinking it's really Steve. And that was really funny. And then, you know, getting to the map of the stars section was pretty fun too. They're there laying out because they've been drinking. And that lady walks up, and that lady actually, she's like a really, she's been around a long time. That plays the map lady, and she's like done a lot of bit parts and stuff like that in other movies and stuff like that. So it was funny seeing her in this. And she, like, you know, says, you know, you're looking for Kevin Bacon. She's like, yes. And she's like, she hands her the map, and she's like, that'll be $40. And she like, Mantis like, I don't have it. And she starts to slowly take it away. And then she's like, puts her hand on it, like, you will give me the map for free. And she just hands it right back. And then you're going to give me all your money. And she unzips the fanny pack, which was super hilarious.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it all. I thought it was all great.
Raymond,
What up?
your thoughts, sir?
Them on Earth. Like we mentioned, the bar scene was hilarious. Drax hanging it off with that certain part of the community. Mantis making a total ass of herself. And another thing that they're really showing to kids is showing that it's okay to steal from strangers. When she hands her the map to Kevin Bacon's address, and she's like, "That's $40." It's like, "Oh shit, I don't know where my money went." And then does her thing. Is like, "You will give me the map for free," and then touches her again. "You will give me all your money." It's like, okay, all right, because that's what Christmas is about: stealing from strangers. And other than that, it's hilarious, especially like that scene that Cyber was talking about, that scene where they were coming in flying. I didn't even think about the fact that people might have been thinking like, "Oh shit, it's fucking Thanos." That's hilarious. That was a good one. And but yeah, it was hilarious. That part I did enjoy, especially right after. I don't know if we got into the Kevin Bacon house part, because no, okay, well I'm gonna stop.
No,
that part was
that's
also.
Man, got there yet? No.
No,
But yeah, it was
next.
good. That was good.
No, that is next. That is most definitely next. And so essentially, yes, they very easily find out where Kevin Bacon is at. And at that point, they ring on his doorbell. He has, I forget what the, I forget what the.
I didn't do my segment.
What do you mean?
You didn't ask me about the bar scene or any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Renee. Go ahead. I apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm fighting a head cold.
Oh, you're okay, dear. You're fine.
Yeah.
Take your time.
No. I was just going to add to it. Yeah, all that funny, and it plays in there again. It plays into Drax and Mantis's innocence. They're innocents on Earth at this point. They don't realize that you can't steal from people, can't take money from people, or go kidnap people on Earth and stuff like that. They have no clue. They think they're doing a really good thing. But anyway, yeah. And then when they go into the gay bar, well, I think one reason they may have used it or chose that, gay bars and generally, LGBTQ, however you want, they're far more inclusive people. I mean, as you notice, there were not just there were couples in there and women and whatnot and others. And I guess when Drax and Mantis would walk into one of these places, they would be accepted. Hey, just come on in. You're a freak too. Come on in, or that's how society sees us, as a freak. So they're welcome in there. So yeah, and then they were able to play off a little bit of the gay, just barely. It's very mild. Whatever. It wasn't anything, that I think that was shameful or whatever. But yeah, I think that's the reason they went for that. But then, yeah, when they're out on the street drunk, and just wasted, and they then we know this is why Mantis is because she has this ability to touch and get anybody to do anything she wants. That makes it far more easier to kidnap Kevin Bacon at this point than to have to do it the hard way. So yeah. Yeah, it was like you say. So far, I really don't have anything really bad to say about the whole special, to tell you the truth. So I'm not going to do a lot of critiquing on it. I'm just going to point out things that I really liked and things like that.
Hey,
Anyway.
you know what? That's good. I appreciate. I'm sorry that I skipped you like that, Renee. I did not mean to do that. And thank you for letting me know. No, thank you for letting me know. And yes, you know what? I'm glad that you did mention that, because you know what? That's a really good point to make. That I'm glad you did. That's the fact that you're right. I won't lie, folks. I've been to a couple of gay bars before and whatnot. Being from New York and whatnot and everything. I've been to a gay bar I've been to a gay bar in San Francisco before, believe it or not. And you know what? Like I was never like disrespected or mistreated or anything. Everybody was nice to me and whatnot and everything. So I get what Renee's saying, everything and whatnot, how like they are kind of inclusive and whatnot and everything. It does make sense. The trope of like, how the way, how innocent, kind of naive Drax and Mantis kind of both are, that they would connect on that level. So yeah, I appreciate that. I think you had some really good things to say there. Now, as far as the Kevin Bacon, experience and whatnot, he has like the whatever it is, like the doorbell video D or whatever and whatnot. You obviously can see them, like when they pop up to try to actually like extract Kevin Bacon essentially, right? Mm-hmm. And Kevin Bacon's like, I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, like, I mean, this was kind of like jokey because like, come on, man, like Drax and Mantis like look like aliens. So I thought Kevin Bacon's reaction to seeing them was kind of like he thought they were just fans or something like that, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah. He thought like, they were in costume. He thought they were in costume.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's like, I can't help you.
They just came from because he's in Hollywood. They just came.
That's true. Yeah.
Where they just saw all these cosplayers. Yeah.
That's true. Yes. So, he tells them he can't help them and whatnot and everything. They keep knocking on the door. He mentions he's going to call the police. So basically, at that point, they don't know what to do. And one of the actually pretty funny things is that before Mantis can actually vocally ask Drax to like throw her over the gate, he just does it and throws her ass over the gate, like, you know what I'm saying, like a piece of garbage. She just lands in a hump, like in a pile or whatever, whatnot. But she's pretty damn durable, though. You got to give Mantis credit. She's pretty durable because she drops from like 12 feet, 15 feet in the air to like the concrete and is perfectly fine afterwards. Drax, of course, just jumps over it, which I thought was pretty dope. And they just break in the freaking door, basically. And like, then you get like this very whimsical, I don't know, kind of like hokey, like chase scene like thing where Kevin Feige's running away from them or whatever kind of deal. It didn't really do anything for me, I won't lie, but I'll see what the panel thinks.
Kevin Feige?
I'm sorry, Kevin Bacon. I apologize. I'm telling you, you know what? I think
disrespected the bacon.
I think somebody may have actually.
I think he's drinking too much.
No,
I had too much crack.
You know what it is? I think that it's possible that Jessica Gao laced my weed with fentanyl. You never know. I mean that she's not very happy with me these days, so I mean, I maybe I deserve it. I don't know, but bottom line, the Kevin Bacon chase, which kind of ruminates from the house and then like spoils out all the way outside before the cops show up. I didn't care for it. It was just this was kind of too far fetched almost. I find it hard to believe that like Mantis and like Drax would not be able to catch Kevin Bacon if they wanted to. I mean, really, if they wanted to, like, I don't see why it would be that hard for them. I don't really know what Mantis's powers are supposed to really be. She seems to like they show her doing some stuff physically that I've never seen her before during the special. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that she was actually enhanced at all or anything like that, whatnot. I thought she just had the telekinesis or whatever it is that she uses. You know what I'm saying? But basically, either way,
she's a mantis. She's a mantis.
Yeah, bro,
okay.
she's a mantis.
They spring like insects.
Ah, okay, yes. So basically, the cops show up, and at that point, we get like I guess like really the only action scene really there is where Mantis like beats the shit out of like the cops and sleeps them, and then like Drax just like takes the cop car and flips it all the way around, like totally around and whatnot and everything, and Kevin Bacon's left, but instead of like grabbing him up or whatever and snatching him, they actually try to talk to him. And they just explained to him the whole situation that's going on with Quill being depressed and shit over, Gamora and whatnot and everything, and how much it's Christmas time and how much like it would mean to him to meet his hero, Kevin Bacon, the fucking hero of Earth or whatever. And unfortunately, they discovered that Kevin Bacon's just an actor, and they're not very happy about that at all. That's not positive for them. We get some stupid shit where Kevin Bacon like acts or whatever and does some stupid shit and talks in different voices and everything. And then he decides to like jump in the spaceship and they go to nowhere together, right? So, Raymond, my friend, your take on that whole Kevin Bacon, heist deal?
I refer to that chase scene as the Scooby-Doo chase scene because that's pretty much what it fucking looked like.
Good job.
I mean, am I wrong? it had the same type of like feel and energy to
Yeah.
it.
Until you said it, it didn't even occur to me. But now that you said it, it makes perfect sense. Yes.
The only thing fucking missing from there was fucking Scooby Doo, or at least somebody going roar, like some bullshit. You know what I mean? Some Scooby Doo effects in there. But I thought that was cool. I'm a fan of Scooby Doo, so that just brought back a lot of nostalgia. As far as them finding out he was an actor, dude, that was hilarious. The things that fucking Drax and Mantis are saying, like, ew, he's just a fucking actor. Oh man, we don't hate him at all. We like this Kevin Bacon. Oh man, that I don't really have much to say, but I mean those parts were just hilarious. Oh, I especially also like the fact that Drax really liked that little funny man, as he called it. It goes back to what Renee was saying, that innocence.
Oh, the elf, yeah. That they steal the elf. He steals the elf, and then like after Drax condemns him for it, she steals a candy cane.
Yeah, or the weirdly odd shaped man, or I don't know what the fuck that they were calling it. It really shows a lot of Drax's dipshit character. They really brought that out in this special. But I mean, it's supposed to be comedic, it's supposed to be funny. I like the whole duo that Mantis and Drax had going on. It just went with the whole holiday special thing. Even if they were being shot at and almost killed 2 cops. It was funny. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, apparently Drax is bulletproof. He just laughs off getting shot like a bunch of times by the cops. So that was definitely interesting too. What'd you think of that, Renee?
It's the tats, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I think when you mentioned Scooby Doo, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, you're right. It is sort of done in that vein, and of course, the whole show's not to be taken seriously. So yeah, it's cartoonish, and so the boing boing, over when he's running down the street, then whatever. I mean, it's just slapstick comedy, and nobody got hurt. Everybody got put to sleep, and then when they found, I guess. I don't really know. I may have dozed off, drifted or something, or went to the bathroom or something. I don't remember. Next thing I know, Kevin Bacon's on the ship, but and then they find out, oh, he's just an actor, like you say, and it's like, and it's like he's like the worst possible thing. I guess nowhere that's the worst possible thing you could be. Whatever. They gotta dump on somebody, so they dump on the actors. And of course, they're all actors themselves, so tongue in cheek. And so whatever. It just, and then the next scene happens.
Okay, Cyber.
So the whole Kevin Bacon chase sequence I absolutely loved. I thought it was super hilarious, especially as soon as they get there and, Mantis is like, saying, "Oh, do you think you could throw me?" And then he just throws her over the gate, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And them talking into the little receiver thing, trying to get Kevin Bacon's attention was super funny because it's like she says exactly, "We are looking for Kevin Bacon," and then Drax says the exact same thing, and then Mantis is like, "It's because of you that he won't talk to us." And because he made it weird. And I love how she's ringing the doorbell, and all of a sudden she goes from hello, which was super funny. I thought that was a great thing by Palm Fun Team. She did a great job there. And they get in there, and then they see the elf and the candy cane, and he's like, "Little man," and he's in love with this little elf, and just we're going, "What the hell, Drax? Why do you like this little elf so badly?" And she's like, "We don't steal things," and then she sees the candy cane and steals it anyways, and she's doing the exact what she's saying not to do. But then when they get to the door and they're ringing on it, and he's like, "You guys are trespassing," and then he breaks through the window. It was absolutely freaking hilarious. "You're coming with us." And then the whole chase sequence is very Scooby-Doo, like Raymond said, most definitely. Very much like a Scooby-Doo vibe for me. And but I thought it was funny because as he's running through the backyards and then they're bouncing on the opposite side of him, chasing after him was super hilarious. And by the time they get out there, and like he's still running, and they're kind of like, "Oh hi," walking towards them and stuff. When the cops get there, and then Drax just throws that police car up, and you're just like, "Holy crap! Like, how's that even possible?" I mean, I know Drax is strong, but damn. And it's like, you can't just kill people, which was absolutely hilarious too. And just every part of that whole sequence, I thought was absolute perfection. I loved it, hands down, fantastic.
Okay, excellent. And yes, I also noticed the whole like bouncing off the wall deal. Like that's what I was talking about with Mantis. She almost displayed some interesting like athletic abilities and whatnot and everything.
Oh yeah.
So basically at that point, Kevin Bacon flies with with Mantis and Drax, to nowhere. Of course, where upon us, being brought to nowhere, I guess Nebula and Kraglin and the locals have decided to like Christmas, decorate nowhere for like Quill or some shit essentially. And at that point we get this like really freaking like childlike, part of the rest of the special that kind of like for me again, the lighthearted fair stuff doesn't really do that much for me, but we'll see what the panel thinks. And basically at that point Raymond, if you want to dip back to the holiday special, bro, that's totally fine, man. I got you, brother.
Awesome, cool.
No problem, man. But no. So basically at that point, the band plays again. What's the band again, Cyber?
Old something. I forgot already.
The old 97s?
There we go. That's the one.
The old 97s. There you go. All right. And, through the aliens. And, so basically, they decide, they explain to Kevin Bacon that he has to act like he is the hero, Kevin Bacon, for like, for Quill, because he's that depressed and everything and whatnot. He needs this Christmas present. So we get there, they have him wrapped up in a box for Quill and he can't breathe and everything and whatnot. He's like, hey, I'm gonna suffocate. There's no air in here. Quill opens it. There's Kevin Bacon. The fucking band kicks in, you know what I'm saying? And hey, from there, I don't think I need to describe what happens. It's pretty stupid to me, to be honest with you. Kevin Bacon sings and everything. He's a part of the band now. Of course, I know Kevin Bacon's a musician and everything. Doesn't he play with his brothers or something like that? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. So it's not. It's an all right song, but it's a Christmassy song and it's very lighthearted. It's not. I know it's not exactly my type of Marvel material, but basically it culminates. It culminates to like a very, very like emotional and very, very nice, sweet scene where Mantis explains to Peter that she's his sister, and Quill's like really emotional and like appreciates it and everything and whatnot, and is like, that's the best Christmas present I ever could have had. You know what I mean? Like, is to have a sister like you or whatever or whatnot. So hey, that was positive. And then they give us one final animated scene again with Quill and Yondu, right? So hey, hats off to them for throwing Yondu in there, man. Like, kind of a send off to him. You know what I mean? We lost him unfortunately in Guardians 2, and he was great in the Guardians film. So I loved him. Michael Rooker or whatever is a great actor. But Cyber, your takes, sir, on Nowhere and the ending with Quill's present with Kevin Bacon and everything and whatnot, and how how it's explained to Kevin Bacon, basically that Quill has saved the universe and everything and whatnot, you know what I mean, and whatnot, essentially, just like he saved Earth and all that kind of stuff. And that's why he has to come there and everything and whatnot, and there's some interesting, deep kind of like, themes that run through this and everything and whatnot. And what you think of the band again? And the emotional scene with Drax and Mantis, and then that final animated scene.
Well, so the end section of this special is fun. The song that Kevin Bacon sings with the old 97s is not too shabby of a song. It's not my cup of tea, but it's not too bad of a song. I do like Christmas songs. I like a lot of different Christmas songs. This one isn't too shabby. It's not too bad. But I like, how they have, it's very sentimental, this ending sequence. I enjoy how, Quill comes out and he sees all the lights. They slowly turn them on for him and then wheel out Kevin Bacon. I think it's funny how Groot's reacting to Kevin Bacon, pushing Kevin Bacon out like he's a part of it, and he really isn't. And once again, I'm going to mention, I feel he looks like a Ninja Turtle. Groot looks like a damn Ninja Turtle. And I don't like how he looks. I think it looks stupid. Just got to get that out there. I was hoping he'd be back to the Groot we saw in Guardians Volume 1. But no, we're at this like 20-something year age Groot, which I don't get, but it looks like a Ninja Turtle to me. But anyways, him pushing him out was really funny. Him saying he can't breathe and stuff I thought was interesting. And well done. And I thought that, him coming out and like acting how he is because he's under Mantis's spell is absolutely hilarious. And I love how Quill takes it and he's like, "You stole him? You human trafficked him?" Which was kind of funny. And then, leading up to him and Mantis having the conversation that she's basically his half sister, which was kind of cool. And I like the interaction and stuff like that. And I thought that was very fun and very endearing. And it's definitely James Gunn. This is 100% James Gunn, total vibe, total look, and everything. And I just thought it was a really fun special. I really enjoyed it. That was really well done. And I thought that the end credit scene was fun too.
Excellent. Raymond, please jump in.
I'm gonna go a little more back to the part where they kidnapped Kevin Bacon and they got him on the ship, because I just remembered one of the things that they were asking Kevin Bacon on their way to nowhere was what's it called? They asked him if they were friends with the Fawns. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then they asked him, how is it that you killed this man, Jason Voorhees? And they had to correct him, like, no, actually, he was killed by Jason Voorhees with an arrow through the chest. I thought that was fucking awesome. What else? I love the fact that what's her name? Nebula gifted Rocket the Bucky's arm. Like, what in the shit? The fact that she was able to fucking get the arm of Bucky, I think that just like proves how much of a badass she is. Or she might have stolen. I don't know. I hope there's like more background to that, because I really want to know how that went down. Like, was there a fight to the death for this fucking arm, or like did she just like take it in his sleep? Because I mean, you all know Bucky. I mean, he doesn't go down easy. So I really, really hope there's more background on that. I really want to know more on that. And Drax, dipshit Drax got his funny man. Swole Groot got a fucking, what was it? A Game Boy. Yeah. Which we all know he's a huge gamer. So that's kind of cool. And I don't know, because Nebula had this line. I don't know who it was for or what in what context or whatever. But she goes, "Not all actors are complete pieces of shit." As Kevin Bacon walks off, like that. I don't know if that was directed to him or like in all actors in general or what. But I thought that was hilarious. Like it felt very unnecessary, but I love the fact that she just said it, because I mean it's Nebula. She's so fucking awkward that way. And what else? That it goes back to the animation, which again didn't really fit, but I mean it does show Yondu's soft side, which we all know he already had, because he has a really huge soft spot for Star-Lord. And I like that he gifted the blasters. We got to see the blasters. We didn't see them in action, but I mean we saw them. And like I said, Yondu's such a softy Mary Poppins that he is. And
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins. And Mantis just,
Is he
finally
cool?
reveals the fact that she's the sister. Which again, I don't know. I don't see why they added that, but whatever. It's a Christmas special. Anything can fucking happen. And I love the fact that it started and ended with the pose. I don't know if anybody here's familiar with the pose. It's the
The soundtrack on this is great. Yeah, there's a lot of good music. There is.
Dude,
And
there's a shit.
There was Smashing Pumpkins at one point, or Billy Corgan, or something.
It was Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Shit, I missed that. But I love the fact that the pose are in there.
Yeah, the Smashing Pumpkins song is when Kraglin is taking Kevin Bacon to the ship to take him back to Earth.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Now I got to go back and re-listen to that now, which I will. But other than that, I thought it was great. But again, I need to know more about this Bucky arm. I really need to know that. It's a must. There should be like a short special on that. For sure.
Most definitely. Renee.
Mm-hmm.
Please, your thoughts.
Yeah, I think once it kind of they get Kevin Bacon to nowhere, then it's sort of they roll out the rest of it, which is really more like, we have to remember this is called the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It's not, we have to look at it in that light. So yeah, they did the musical. They had one musical number in the beginning, and they had another musical number at the end with Kevin Bacon as the star.
Kevin Bacon can sing, man.
Yes, doing sort of country and western, whatever he likes to do. But anyway,
yeah.
But I like the montage of what, like you say, when they were opening the presents and and the arm. How in the world did she get Bucky's arm? So that's, like you say, that's going to be, we'll have to find out more about that hopefully down the road, how she got that arm, and maybe he just gave it to her. Who knows? Maybe he didn't need it anymore. He got a new one. But
oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I liked also. I think toward the end they were also opening up more presents where it was like clay figures of them, and then the very last one is Kraglin opening a package of him opening up a package of the little statue, which I think it was very just weird, just that little weird hook to it. And then of course, the I'm your sister and brother, and here we go again. We're this family building or whatever Disney Marvel's doing. I don't know. It's getting a little soppy to me, a little too gooey. But I didn't mind the gooiness here. I thought it fit and everything. And
aren't all Christmas specials gooey?
They're supposed to be, absolutely. If they're not gooey, why good are they?
Supposed to make you feel nice and soft inside.
That's right. Go out and buy stuff.
Okay, well,
bye.
At that point, Raymond, since you got to leave before we go ahead and jump in and decide to react to this actual Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer, sir, please plug the content that you're currently doing on TikTok and Facebook and everything else.
Yeah, it's look me under Booze and Chill, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Right now I'm actually doing a giveaway, so if any of y'all are interested, you can go ahead and go to my recent live. It is under what was I doing? It's the thumbnail is reviewing episode 1. It basically, I was celebrating my 2-year anniversary. I've been doing Booze and Chill for 2 years now. So I was doing that. And like I said, did the giveaway. And I announced the giveaway winner to, what's today? Thursday? Wednesday? I don't know what day it is.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Okay. Well, I'm revealing the winner on Friday on the live as well. So anybody interested, go on to the Booze and Chill channel, go to that live where I review episode 1. It literally says reviewing episode 1, 2 years of Booze and Chill /giveaway. you can go ahead. Oh, there it is. You can go ahead and go into the description. Go scroll down to the time cards and just click on the giveaway section. So you don't have to watch the entire thing. You just skip it to the giveaway section where I say the rules and how to actually sign up, and just follow that, sign up, and cross them fingers and hope that you win. Excellent.
Most definitely. And Raymond, it's good to have you back, brother. It's good to see you. Raymond has been with us on multiple times now on the Bleeding Edge. It's good to have you. Appreciate you. It's good to have you back. And
Good to be back.
We will see you soon, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure to fuck around here on the Bleeding Edge.
Hey, you know what? I definitely. That's right. The Bleeding Edge is a better world with Raymond's a part of it. So
that's right.
You make sure you keep drinking, brother.
At the moment, I cannot. Unfortunately, I'm still on fucking antibiotics. But as soon as I'm off them, I will. I have to go back to reviewing drinks after that.
All right. Well, you let me know when you're ready to nut up and do that fucking reaction to smoking crack with me for YouTube, and we'll get after it.
That'll be on my OnlyFans page probably.
Oh, okay. There we go. Hey,
chill. OnlyFans.
Yeah, breaking news, folks. Raymond has an OnlyFans fucking channel or whatever.
It's all feet pics.
It's where I drink beer out of my asshole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you have to pay for that one. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to sue that somebody actually apparently found videos of me getting down by She-Hulk, and they made an OnlyFans account with it and whatnot, and now that's out there, and I'm out there getting fucking manhandled by that green skin bitch and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I can't be having that. But anyways, Raymond, listen, be good, man. Tell your wife we said hello.
All right, man. Peace out, guys. Renee, Cybershark. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace. That's a good man right there, folks. Our buddy Raymond. He is one cool cat. I'm telling you right now. And the Booze and Chill YouTube channel is dope. Now, sir, Cyberneticshark, my friend. Really quick, since I already have it pulled up anyway, man. Why don't we do a mid-show sort of like, plug really quick and whatnot instead of doing it at the end for once, change things up. And I'll pull you up right now and do a little screen share, and we'll pull up the Cyberneticshark YouTube channel real quick and whatnot, and you can talk about what you got going on right now. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up for you.
Okay, sir. All right, paintball. I have to do this in my Jimmy Stewart voice, and I have to say what I'm doing here.
Why? So you could connect with like your inner Kevin Bacon from the holiday special.
I've been doing this a lot longer than he has, so don't forget that. Anyway, so yeah, people, yeah. So yeah, as you can see here, you got my channel here, Cyberneticshark. Movie reviews, unboxing, all that kind of cool stuff. I just want to shout out that beautiful artwork up there was actually done by my youngest brother. But yeah, as you can see here, as he's scrolling stuff, a lot of my shorts are holiday season related right now. Watching, holiday movies every night, and been reviewing the Tulsa King show. Dropping tomorrow, dropping Saturday and Sunday will be new videos up, and then be on the lookout for more next week too as well. Actual video films, not just little shorts. I'll be dropping my solo review of the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. You also see my review of the new Transformers trailer that just came out, Rise of the Beast. You will also be seeing some unboxings come out too of some recent 4Ks that have come out. And as you can see, as he scrolls through, you can see different trailer reactions, movie reviews, and stuff like that. One of my most recent reviews was, of course, of that See How They Run film with Sam Rockwell. Really good stuff. But yeah, I'm getting my videos up instead of just shorts. So be on the lookout for new videos from Cyberneticshark on a more regular basis.
Most definitely. Cyberneticshark, let's get this man up to 1,000 subscribers, folks. Seriously. Come on now. Go over to the Cyberneticshark YouTube channel and subscribe, baby. Get him over that 1,000 mark so we can start growing that YouTube channel and get it up, baby. He deserves it. He's a killer co-host, killer moderator, good friend. And of course, he is the genius who actually filmed me getting down by She-Hulk. So thank you for doing that, Cyber. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was kind of hard to get. It was kind of hard to get too because she's so tall. So I had to be on a ladder to catch it all.
I know, with my extremely small penis. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it was, the penetration was impossible. We just we physically it didn't work. But
You
anyway, Renee,
you just did her navel.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, hey, when She-Hulk, her navel is almost like a second vagina. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Then why not? You got to do. You got to do what you can do. But Renee, what would your YouTube channel be called hypothetically if you had one? What would your title be?
Oh God, I have no. Loki's mom, I guess. That's the thing I can think of.
The Loki's mom report.
That's right. Yeah, there you go. Advice from Loki's mom. For
There
all
we go.
all the Lokis out there in the multiverse that are lost and cannot find their homes and
Yeah, there you go.
they cannot find their timelines. So I'll help you out.
I think you should start a group, like
Gonna be the master of the name.
You should start a group for other Tom Hiddleston Loki fans that want to bang Loki, bang Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, there's a zillion of them out there.
There you go. You could be the leader.
He just became a father.
Renee and I have actually been talking. Renee and I are actually, believe it or not, you're not going to believe this, folks, but not just Cyber and Raymond are my friends, but Renee's actually my friend too. I don't know why. Who knows sometimes, but she is.
We can't figure that out.
No, but her and I were talking the other night about what, like overall, I guess, because she's been with us here at the Bleeding Edge for quite a while now.
About a year.
About a year, that's right. Jeez, has it been that long? Cyber, how long do you think it's been since Renee started with us? Has it been a year?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, unfortunately, I don't want to really get into it, but we sort of parted ways with Alexis Pena, and we wish Alexis the best over at Religion Broadcasting Network or whatever Clown World show she decides to go fuck with. But no, on a positive note, Alexis did a lot of good things for us and whatnot, and she put a lot of effort and time into the Bleeding Edge, so we appreciate her. But in the meantime, Renee's here to hold it down. And she's now essentially our most long-tenured female guest on the show. And a regular at that. So, Renee, thank you very much for being here with us tonight, my dear. And I appreciate your friendship, and you're a great guest.
Okay, thank you. And I like being here.
Well, shit, I would hope so. I mean, what the hell? Why the hell else would you be here? It certainly wouldn't be because of my untalented ass.
Well, I mean, don't slap me in the mouth with it. I just said I like being here.
I'm kidding. I know, and I, you know how much I appreciate that. I don't
like being here. I'm bored and I have nothing else.
No.
I like watching you freaks.
That's why I try to tell people when they ask me online, like, okay,
Freak
I'm
City.
Like, hey, I'm trying to put together a collaboration. They're like, so what are you thinking? I'm like, well, look, if I don't talk to you, I don't know. I'm like, because I mean, when you come out, we want you to have fun. So, like, at that point, I've got to ask you and like be able to go back and forth and find out what you want to cover with us. Like, we got a lot of shit going on. And we got the special coming out soon. The night I was down by She-Hulk, the night She-Hulk downed me. The big hitter coming out soon. Why the fuck were the Power Rangers and fucking the Predator in Wakanda Forever? We got some hard hitting shit going down here. Anyways, in the meantime, really quick, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 official trailer. I'm going to screen share it real quick. And we're going to go ahead and watch it and react to it. and I'm probably going to carve it out and make it into its own video, which will be great. A little multi-use action.
Give me a minute now. Guardians of the Galaxy. Volume 3.
When I saw it the first time, it was like, Adrian!
Yeah, I heard that less than a minute is about how long Chris from MCU Mondays lasts during sex.
I ended up.
Take the volume.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians. Hello, we come in peace. Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude? No! Ow!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives. Pete,
I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky. And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
no, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Oh my god, that was so much better. I watched this the other day and I did a reaction of that with Renee and Gunner. I never told you that, Cyber, but I couldn't hear it. They could. I couldn't hear any of the audio at all. So I haven't even gone back to look to check on the video to see if like you can even hear the audio in the video or not. I need to later on tonight, but now that I can actually hear it and everything and whatnot, great selection on the music. Like seriously, the Elton John was fabulous. You know what I'm saying? You got to commend Gunn. He does a great job with the soundtracks on these Guardians films. You know, I love him. So Renee, what do you know? I don't know how many times you've seen that trailer and whatnot and everything, but I mean, you know, where you at with that? I mean, you know, obviously, I mean, you know, it looks like a pretty deep, pretty like emotional, powerful kind of like serious version of the Guardians, right?
I think it will be, since, you know, I think it's going to be like, well, it's like they've done it. I mean, it's been a mixture of a lot of humor and then the I guess sadness or tragedy, a little bit of that in there, and I always put that in. You know, the last one, Yondu, we lost Yondu, and you know, and then in the special here we had the brother sister connection, sort of heartwarming scene. But anyway, yeah, I think it's going to be far more serious though than what the other ones have been, because I think some of these characters, we're probably going to be losing some of the characters. You know, I don't know if they'll die or whatever, but you know, I don't think we'll, like you say, I think this is a wrap up for most of them. We may see Cosmo and some of the other characters and Groot and all that continue on, but I don't think we're going to see Peter Quill or Drax or any of these folks much longer.
No, I think that Cyber would agree with me that I think Drax is pretty much. I don't think Bautista has any desire, whatever, at all to play Drax beyond this film, and I don't know what, you know. I mean, no. Do you disagree with me, Cyber? Do you think it's that he would come back?
No. I don't. Batista's done. Yeah. No, I was shaking my head at your private chat message.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't know if you were having a technical problem or something like that or whatever, or you could hear us. I didn't know if there was something wrong with the audio or.
Why?
It looked like you were like your end, like you were having like you were playing with your settings or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm multitasking.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Since I'm not capable of doing things like that, it never even occurred to me. I apologize. You know, I had like an autistic moment there. But anyway, Cyber. Cyber, you know, who do you think is there anybody from the Guardians of the Galaxy that's going to last? That's going to make it from Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
You mean like live? Do you mean like you think?
I mean, like exist still in the MCU and continue to make films and whatnot, or be in Disney Plus series in some way.
I mean, I think out of anybody, I think more than likely Nebula is one that might do that. I just think that she has such a pivotal like connection to the multiverse as a whole, or the MCU as a whole. She could pop back up. I don't think we're seeing the last of Quill. I think he might pop up here and there still. I definitely feel that Groot might pop up. Rocket, I definitely feel is done. Drax, I definitely feel is done. Mantis might pop up again. Simply for the fact that she's so much newer than the rest of the Guardians themselves. I definitely think that Gamora's done after Volume 3. But overall, I think, you know, I mean, you can never rule it out. They could all pop up again at some point. Who knows? It's the MCU. You could do anything because just like the comics, you can kill off a character or bring them back, you know? So, I mean, anything's possible. We just don't know.
Right.
What do you think, Renee? Who do we end up with?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like you say, I think, you know, because they got so many more characters, you know, they won't try to introduce, you know, it's like, where are they going to fit them in? I can see them, if any of them, you know, maybe Nebula, I think you're right. Nebula's got a storyline. She could move sort of up to first string, as it were. They could come back, say, like, once they get down toward the big tentpole movies, the Avengers, you know, mashup type movies that they're promising that they're gonna have. So maybe something like that. But yeah, I think as far as the Guardians of the Galaxy stories, movies, yeah, we're not gonna see any more of those.
Okay. Cyber, your thoughts on the trailer itself?
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was, like you say, they all follow the same sort of. You've got the broad scene, you know, trailer where it doesn't really tell you that much. You just get a lot of scenes thrown at you. Then next month or whatever, and as it gets closer to opening, you know, they'll be a little bit more detailed. So yeah, just overall, I mean, this is general, just virtually like they always have. Maybe not quite as strong as some of the other trailers, but then the movies don't turn out to be all that great, you know. But anyway, you know, that's neither here nor there. We'll see. I always just judge the movie. I rarely go by what the trailer.
What did you think about Adam? What did you think about what we saw about Adam Warlock so far? How did he look?
Not like I expected. Yeah, I think Adam Warlock's more of a chiseled out, like God, like, you know, perfect man, and I think the young actor they have is a little bit different than what you expect. But we'll see. We'll see what they're going to do. Yeah, I think they're going to change up Adam Warlock a good bit from what he was in the comic books.
Cyber, your thoughts, sir, on the trailer itself?
I thought it was a decent first trailer. I definitely liked it better than some of the first trailers I've seen, because this one's actually technically considered, I guess, a teaser. It's not a full-length trailer yet, because it was only a minute long. And so, you know, I think that it has a lot of potential from what I saw. I thought Adam Warlock, you know, what brief glimpse they showed, I liked that he's the gold, like the Sovereign. And he would be gold like that because the Sovereign created him. And I've seen the actor without his shirt on, and he is very chiseled now. He actually chiseled himself out for this role. So we'll be seeing a little bit better, you know, look of him versus what we just saw in the trailer. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this, you know, shows us. And I'm also not looking forward to seeing it too at the same time, simply the fact that supposedly they're killing off 3 characters. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to, you know, the sadness. But overall, I think it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent film from this trailer. And it looks like it's going to have some great funny moments as well.
Excellent. Yes. And what do you think? What kind of rating would y'all give this trailer? You want to start off, Cyber, and then you can go ahead, Renee, and then I'll finish things up. 1 to 10, it Cyber.
I'd give it a 8.
Okay, Renee.
A 6.
Okay. And I'd say I would give it. I think a 7.75. I think that's about fair. That's kind of to split the difference, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all I really have. Let's keep it under an hour and a half, folks. Why not? Keep it concise, baby. You know what I'm saying? I hope that all of you enjoy our little recap here and our little tiny, reaction to the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 teaser trailer. A recap of the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Just like the original 6 Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy have been with us since Phase 2. They've been a big part of the MCU as we continue, down the path of the lifespan of it and whatnot, and get into Phase 5 and Phase 6. But we hope you enjoyed the show. We appreciate all of you on all the other platforms that we're living on. I don't know if we're live on the Facebook page right now. I'm still having problems right now with StreamYard and Facebook trying to get things worked out. We do well on Facebook when we live on our Facebook page. I'm trying to, I'm manually trying to make it happen right now, and I can't even tell whether it's working or not. So, but we'll eventually work it out. We're growing.
We were live. We
were? Okay, great. Yeah. That's good. That's good to see. So thank you to everybody on Facebook. We can't see you. We can hear your comments, but we don't see your numbers or whatever on here. We don't see you from Rumble. We don't see you on Twitch. I have you on my monitor. I can see all of you. But we don't see it here on StreamYard, unfortunately. All they show is our YouTube view, live views, which we can really use more of, to be honest with you. You people on YouTube need to wake up and get with the bleeding edge, baby. But no, we appreciate all of you on Rumble. We appreciate all of you on Twitch. We actually are. We just we're over 600 followers on Twitch as of the last time I checked earlier today. We're like almost at 700. So pretty soon, they're going to offer us the partner program over there and whatnot. And Cyber and I have already discussed it. There really is. Unfortunately, it's a nice compliment, but I don't think this probably a direction we'll go in, since we prefer to kind of not to be limited, and we want to be on YouTube, not 2 days later after we live. But we appreciate all of you out there that subscribe to the MCU's Bleeding Edge YouTube channel. We're almost at 8,000 subs. We want to hit 10,000. Like I said earlier, make sure that you subscribe to Cyberneticshark's YouTube channel, baby. Follow his TikTok. Get him to 1,000 subs. And Renee, my friend, what is going on at sakar.freeforums.net and the Podcast of Champions, since I've got to say it for you?
I don't know.
Oh, come on now.
They're going to be reviewing. I know they're doing probably Willow, and we're doing. We did a recap recently, and I think they've already done the holiday special over there, so you can catch their review over at Sarkar, and it's a great website. And I wish more people could find it. I think there may be an issue about actually being able to find that thing if you do a search or Google search or something, but. Anyway, if you can manage to get it, maybe Jeff can get a link up sometime.
If you put it in the URL, if you just put in sakar.freeforums.net, I've never had any problem with it. It goes right through.
It never pops up on me. It always goes to page 404.
Really? I don't know. Cyber, have you ever had any problems getting on Sakar?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Maybe it's Safari. I use Safari, so maybe I should try something else. But anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, if you can head over there and find them, it's a great little website just to get on and chat and talk about things. And they also have do spoiler pages where if you want to just get nasty with stuff and and reveal all kinds of secrets, you can go there and do that. But you don't have to go on that page if you don't want to be spoiled. But anyway, just a lot of fun things like that.
Most definitely. And, we certainly endorse, Cyber and I do, the sakar.freeforums.net. We have a lot of friends over there. Of course, we've interconnected our Marvel Cinematic Universe Infinity Saga movie review series with them. And basically, there's Sakar right there. And that's what it looks like, to be clear. I mean, that's my account. That's basically the gist of it. It's a typical message board. You've got the Twitter down there at the bottom, whatnot, and everything. You know, that's my profile. Those are the options that you have on there and whatnot. It's actually very well done. To be honest with you, I really like it. And, you know, I mean, I'm not much of a message board person, as I've explained to Renee before in the past. It's not my thing. But it is, I think it's a well-run site, and Grandmaster does a good job with it. Him and his buddy there, I forget his name. But, yeah, shout out to everybody over at the Champions. We love you. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Lord Deathman, Arch, Taylor, Biz, you know, all of you, Grandmaster, you know, so-and-so and so forth. And Cyber, my friend, besides what you already explained earlier and whatnot and everything, what do you got kicking from an individual content standpoint going on through December?
Like I said, just a lot of unboxings and reviews of stuff that's recently come out, you know, trailer-wise, trailer reactions, stuff like that. Like I said, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special Cyberneticshark review is up on the 9th, which will be Saturday, or Friday, sorry. And then you'll be seeing stuff like Disenchanted reviews coming out, reviews to stuff like that. And just, you know, a lot of stuff like that. Eventually, once the Santa Clauses series is over, I'll be doing a full season review of that. Eventually, I will do all 3 Santa Claus film as reviews too as well. And just a lot of just, you know, trying to get some stuff up there for you guys besides the little shorts. Like I said, I've been killing it with the shorts. I want to thank everyone out there for watching the shorts. And if you get a chance to, they're really fun. I've started adding the posters into my shorts now. So keep an eye out for those. I do at least 4 a day. So keep your eye out for that stuff.
Yeah, I've been killing it with my new celibacy thing, man. I'm telling you, jerking off 17 times a day is fabulous. It's been a real improvement in my my overall disposition.
This isn't mine. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar because I'm a woman. This is sexist. This is racist. This is sexist. This is.
I think that woman, that is a woman who had just left the movie theater from seeing the Captain Marvel movie, unfortunately. So, you know, I mean, hey, that's in fact
still in a catalytic converter.
Well, you know what? She needed that. She needed that for very valuable research, scientific type reasons, Renee.
Okay.
You know? So, anyways,
I don't know. I
folks.
didn't have the sound on. I don't know what she was doing. I just saw a woman in traffic.
Oh, well, you know, you didn't miss anything, believe me. Anyways, folks, we appreciate you as always. Keep on supporting the MCU'S Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. And we love all of you. If I forget or I don't think to mention it, Happy New Year to all of you. You know, a pre-Merry Christmas, since we don't do the Happy Holidays bullshit over here at the Bleeding Edge. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk politics, but we also don't fucking do Happy Holidays. So, right?
Yeah, happy holidays, folks.
Oh, there you go, Renee.
Merry Christmas.
Well, there's people. There's Hanukkah.
Renee's got to make sure. Renee's got to
Yule. There's pagan Yule.
Renee is our Renee is our
Kwanzaa.
Renee's our Disney insurgent. Disney sent Renee as an insurgent, you know, to like get inside the Bleeding Edge, right? To try to like make us more PC and shit and whatnot and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, Disney.
You know, it's not just Christians who like the MCU.
I know that. You're right.
So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays. You know what I'm saying? At least you're saying something. You know, I mean, you know, you're right. Thank you, Renee. But take care, folks. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. We'll see you Friday night. Willow episode 2, baby. Cyber's moderating. I'm on the panel, bitch. What's up? Peace. Have at it.
Merry Christmas.
We'll see you next time.